Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Spill the Tea Lou for what is our second watch along on the channel. And as you can see, I am incredibly magical. I did not know I was capable of doing this, but I spent about 6 hours today figuring out how to make one of these little overlays. I will just say, the timer is not done very professionally. There's a strong possibility the timer is going to go incredibly wrong. However, I have Watchalong, I have the teams, these are the lineups, I've got some crests up here, we got some names at the bottom. I think I'm unbelievable. So hopefully you guys will enjoy my effort. It does mean that I can put your comments on the screen. So if I do this, it just means Aston Villa gets a little bit covered, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Nobody's going to forget who's playing in the game. But I'm quite proud of myself. I think I'm pretty unreal. Unfortunately, there isn't a scoreboard, unfortunately, because I don't know how to work out how I update it live. This is an overlay, so it's like a fixed overlay. So I put it up and it just stays like that. But I can't work out how to do the things that I can change it while I'm live. And I'll be honest, this is a whole lot better. The last time you literally just had me. There was nothing else. There was absolutely nothing else on the screen the last time. So this is already drastically better than I thought it was going to be. Quite proud of myself. I'll try the timer, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to count us all in. As with the last time, guys, I probably am going to be about 60 seconds behind. That seemed to be what it was the last time, about 60 seconds. So just prepare yourselves. You are going to be ahead of me. You're going to be in the future. I'm going to be in the past, but it's okay. We're going to make it work together as a team. Niche prefers it without it anyway. Excellent. Thank you very much, Niche Fan. And Niche Fan has confirmed hitting the like button, which is obviously the most important thing. Hello to everybody. I did see our Shem is in the house. Hello to lovely Shem. I hope your mommy's doing well, Shem. We sent her, whether she knows it or not, we all the teacups sent her lots of love earlier. So hopefully she's doing well. Everybody, God, there's a load of you. You're all having a great old chinwag. I was going to say we'll put the lineups on the screen, but they're on the screen. This is amazing. This is how I should do all the streams. Just every streams, watch along or not, I'm just going to put random lineups on the screen. It feels very professional and busy. And yes, Isaac is out. Isaac got injured. That was put out. Ooh, that was put out a while ago. It was after the last match he got injured. He was injured in the last match. So I don't think I did. Do you know what? Actually, there was a story about that because I can see they're in the tunnel. Oh look at the cutest little mascots. Oh, the little girl's so cute. But anyway, it was leaked by the Sun because I saw a whole heap of Liverpool fans were raging because they were like, how in the name of bejesus was the Sun the first publication to know that? Oh, let's turn that down a little bit because I can't hear myself think. Good evening to you, Repal, but sorry guys, I'm just working out the sound on my other screen so that I can speak to you without bursting my eardrums. And the volume button is having absolutely none of me. Let me do it this way. Silly me. Why didn't I just do this? Yeah, that's the way to do it. But yeah, so I'm not going to take down the thing I spent the whole day doing. Thanks, Niche Fan. But no, I'm not going to take down the thing I spent hours on today. But I appreciate the feedback. But yeah, there was a load of Liverpool fans were raging because it was leaked by the Sun. It was leaked by the Sun, or somebody leaked it to the Sun that he was injured. They were the first people to report on it, and then it turned out to be true. So there was those load of Liverpool fans saying, "How in the name of Jesus was the Sun the first people to find out about it?" It didn't go down very well. But guys, what do we think? What do we think of the lineups? What do we think? Are we happy? Are we not? Obviously, Isaac is not going to be in the lineup. I actually think, though, that makes them stronger. I think they're better. I think they're better with Ngomoa rather than Isaac. Hello to Cleo. Look at me getting fancy. Mum is okay. Tired but good. Hates coming home. Archie runs. Oh no! The betrayal from Archie running to you first, Shem. The betrayal. Rage, rage. But oh well, I'm glad to hear she's doing okay, other than Archie being a traitor. Yes, we have the lineups. But yeah, so I actually think you're better off with Rio and Gamoa rather than Isak, if I'm honest with you. Isak, he's been so injured and then he's back. He's not had a run and then he got injured again. He's not been very good. He's not been very productive. And Rio's just absolutely on fire. So obviously, while I'm sure you're not wishing for your own players to be injured, I actually think you're better off, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't be too disappointed if I was a Liverpool fan to find out that Ngomoa was going to start over Isak, to be honest with you. And obviously, it's going to make the Newcastle fans happy. And that's a good slap round the jaw that Ollie Watkins has given himself. He's given himself a bit of a tap round the cheeks there as he enters the pitch, waking himself up. He's ready to fight. Um, that's an interesting way to start it. Oh, some of their wee routines, they make me giggle. They make me giggle. Let me There we are, that's a better volume. That's a better volume for me now. Let me make her big so I can see it. Um, oh no, what I go and do that for? I've clicked the wrong button, people, and it's changed the channel. Why has it done that? Oh dear. Hopefully, this is gonna be the worst of it. Once we're up and running, we're gonna be up and running, and we won't have to do anything. Go on then. Yeah, right. At the minute, from what I can see, we're in huddles. We're in huddles. That's oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to get ready to start this timer. I might end up. I might end up removing the. I might end up removing the timer because it's gonna do my nothing. It's that the timer's gonna be irritating because I'm just gonna forget about it and then it's gonna be wrong. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best, guys, to hit it exactly at the right time. And if not, I'm just removing the goddamn thing. Right. I'm just going to concentrate to get this. We are literally about to kick off. We're just looking at it. We're all lined up. There we go. Right. I think that should be right. Oh, okay. I'll have to take that down. That should be about right, guys. It looks it looks pretty bang on. Okay. So we're good probably at least until halftime unless I click something that wrecks it. Just because I know obviously I am a little bit off the normal time. So it'll keep everybody right. Harold is saying Isaac is crazy overrated. Just look at his Sociedad career on, off, one good season, one mid, one bad, and so on. We've just started here. We've got Aston Villa have the ball, but they've given it away for us. No, no, it's going to be a throw. A throw to Aston Villa. Ha! Oh, Cash is blind. The sun is well in his eyes. The sun is well in Cash's eyes. He can't see a bloody thing. He's like this. He's trying to see through the sun. That's not going to work. And it's just, he's between the two stands, exactly where he's throwing it. So he'll get it thrown now here in a wee minute. There he is. He threw it straight to a Liverpool player. Wasn't that good? Was it Gravenberch he threw it to? I mean, oh, Aston Villa are breaking. They're running. They're breaking. No, they're not. Oh, he still got it. Oh, a nice wee early shot. Nice wee early shot. I think it was Watkins that got it off in the end, or was it Watkins made the run? I'm blinded by the sun as well. But yeah, it didn't offer any danger. I do agree with that, Lucky. It's nice to have an attack down early. It's nice to get a wee shot off. It was Ollie Watkins that got the shot off. You'll know Ollie Watkins if you're watching it because he's the one with the plaster on his eyebrow. But Mamardashvili did make an easy enough save there, but it's a good old start, isn't it? It's a positive start for Villa because they didn't concede the shot straight away. It's always nicer. Rob likes the setup. Thank you very much. Stuart's a little bit nervous. Oh no, game over, says Stuart. Game over. I thought that was the little monster biting his fingernails until I put it up because the writing's tiny. It's only when I put it on the screen I can see it properly. But yeah, do we have score predictions? Do we have score predictions? There's Lindelof. He's playing in the midfield. A lot in our midfield for so long, and we know he can play in the midfield. a lot of United fans did want Lindelof to play in midfield for us on occasion where it was necessary. Um, I think he only ever did it once, but he's doing it here for Villa for the second time. And I'll tell you what, Villa have started brightly here. All right, it's good. Oh, there we go. Right, we've got score predictions. Gaz Elliott is saying 1-1. Aftab is saying 3-1 Liverpool. Rob is saying 2-2. Do you know what? I could go for a draw. I could go for a draw today. Stuart is saying 1-1. Again, I could see that. Guess is saying Lindelof to win it for Villa. 2-1. Love it. Dave is saying 3-1 to the Villa. Just for the lols. Just for the lols. Damien is saying 2-2 as well, and Harold is saying 2-2. I reckon that could be about right. I reckon a draw could be on the cards today. Is William there? William who? Is William there? Who do you mean? Stuart. I need more information. William who? William. I need more than that, my dear. Aftab is saying Liverpool cannot make a mistake today. Nobody can make a mistake today. Nobody can make a mistake for the whole rest of the season because there's just so much riding on everything. Nobody can afford to make any mistakes. Liverpool were sort of trying to build into a little bit of something, but it's back with Emi Martinez, and it looks like Villa are going to start building up again. Prince William. I don't know, Stuart, if Prince William's there. Haven't a notion if Prince William is at the match. It's not something I normally check. I don't normally keep tabs on the royal family, I'm afraid, over here. So I couldn't tell you. They haven't shown him, and I'd imagine if he was there, they'd have shown him. Well, they're certainly rough and ready with Ngamoa. Villa. Yeah, they're certainly being a bit rough and ready with Rio and Ngamoa now starting off. The thing is, Ngamoa, he's not a scrawny young fella. You know what I mean? He has a bit of muscle on the bones. Liverpool actually have the ball now. They haven't had a whole lot of that so far, and I like that. We're only 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes in. That's I did well on that timer. It's very accurate. I'm quite pleased with myself. Yes, I only recognise the Queen of Teacup Castle. Exactly. It's the only queen around these parts, let me tell you. They haven't shown him, Stuart, so I'm not. I'd imagine if he was there, they'd have shown him. So I don't think so. But as I said, it's not really something I look into too much in it. Oh, Dina has a defensive header there, heading it away off to the side. It looks like Liverpool are going to get a throw. Oh, it's a headband. I was like, what has Kirkes got on his head? It looks like a pin or something, but it's not. It's a hairband. It's just underneath all his curls. I couldn't see it for a minute. But yeah, so it's another throw for Liverpool, guys. I don't know if I'd call it like a crazy fast start. So far, Villa are getting the better of it. Not particularly dangerous, but they're getting the better of the first minutes. Liverpool have it with their back line again. But it just seems to break down. There we go. McAllister has it through the middle. He's put it forward for Szoboszlai. It's out on the wing now. I think that's Curtis Jones. Szoboszlai crossed it right into basically the penalty spot. It's been hoofed out, but if anyone from Liverpool had been there, it would have been a little bit dangerous, but it's not. It's back with Emi Martinez again. Dave. Dave. Forever picking on poor Rob. You're lucky he hasn't hit you with his spatter yet. But thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate that you like the lineups. Like I said, I know it's not as high tech as some of the other kind of bigger channels. Oh, an attack here for Villa. Oh, he skied it. He's away over. He's hurt. Watkins is down hurt. He's screaming. He looks like he's pulled a muscle here when he kicked the ball. It looks like he's hurt himself. So Ollie Watkins had it. He's inside the box. He cuts inside, takes the shot on his right. As he takes the shot, he goes down, and immediately he's grabbing kind of his lower back into the top of his buttock. There is a defender in there with their arm in the air. Just to throw that out there. There was a Liverpool player with their arm up in the air. It didn't matter because he'd skied it. But he looks like he's in a lot of pain. He looks like me when I wake up with a trapped nerve, basically, is what he looks like. He looks like he's really hurt himself. Unai Emery looks less than pleased. Unai Emery is raging. They're just wiggling around his leg. He's lying on the ground on his back, and they're wiggling the sore leg around. I think they're trying to loosen. Maybe he did just trap a nerve when he took the kick. Sam, hello to Sam, who says, "Hey, Lou and Legends, I've gone for a draw. Draw is definitely the most common prediction we've had. Definitely the most common prediction we've had. Unai Emery is incredibly animated there on the sideline. He just looks raging. The game is 9 minutes in, and he looks furious. And his team is doing all right. But Ollie Watkins definitely looks sore. He's stood back up now, but he's still holding his lower back on that right-hand side. He's kind of stretching it out a wee bit. Yeah, he really hurt himself. Before he was even on the ground, he was writhing in pain. He's obviously had to go off now because he's received a bit of treatment. You'll have to wait the 30 seconds. I'll be honest though, he doesn't look particularly convinced that he's okay. He looks a little unsure. He's still stretching out here. And the physios are asking him. Now, the game is back underway. The game has started back up. Van Dijk has the ball there. But Ollie Watkins is not going to see out this game. I don't even know if he'll see out this half. He didn't look great. Gakpo has it in the box, but he looks to have been a mile off. Yeah, the flag's after going up. He was about a mile offside. So watch tea. We're drinking. This is my gamer cup. So let's try not to spill it. So this one is gamer at work. So this is my work. Tough, isn't it, guys? Tough work this is. But so I'm a gamer that's at work. Yes, it is a Lions Gold blend. Look at Guess. Look at Guess in the tea. She's a good one. She's a good one. What is Mamardashvili doing? He's run away on out to kick the ball with his feet. He's missed it completely. He's out in no man's land. The ball comes in. Konate heads it, tries to head it clear. We're on the edge of the 18-yard box with McGinn, who's going to cross it in. That was an absolute silliness. It's not clear yet. Oh, there was a real coming together there. Joe Gomez and somebody from Villa. Who's number 12? Dina. No, not Dina. Oh, it's Buendia he goes into. Sorry, guys, I was watching the replay. So Gomez and Buendia come together. Buendia comes off the worst of it. But guys, I can't explain what I've just seen from Mamardashvili. He comes running away on out to kick the ball away and doesn't kick the ball away. And then he's in no man's land and the ball's towards the goal. But only for Konate, they were in a bit of trouble there. We've got a free kick now on the edge of the box. And, oh, for goodness sake, my connection is now lagging. Isn't that absolutely incredible? Absolutely incredible. I'm so sorry, guys. Could you please not do this to me, guys? Hello? Oh, it's showing me this connection error. Well, this will be a good watch along if I can't watch anything, won't it? All right, let me see. Okay, I'm going to have to watch it here, but guys, I'm going to be a little bit behind. So I'm back to now when the free kick is about a little bit behind where I was. I'm quite a bit behind where I was. Okay, so let me see if I can get it back on the other channel. Sorry about this, guys. We were flying. We were sucking diesel. Obviously, nothing came of the free kick. Um, but that is actually after really irritating me. Okay. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. It's because I have it not directly from the TV. Okay. It's back with Aston Villa. It's back. We're back with Aston Villa. Sorry, guys. Aston Villa are looking to build up again. The timer is now correct and right again. It's with Matty Cash. And we're still at 0-0. Nothing happened when my whole thing just crashed on me. I was afraid. I was like, I hope I haven't kicked out a wire here with my foot. I'd have to keep my legs straight because of the arthritis in my knee. And sometimes I'd be afraid I'm going to kick one of the wires out of the back of the springs. We had a throw in from Cash, headed clear again for another throw in, I assume, is going to be from Cash. Hello, JT. JT's with us. Stewart's got a cat cup. This pros. Thank you, JT. Thank you very much. It's as pros it's probably going to get for quite a while. It's ping ponging around a wee bit here. It's with the back line for Liverpool. McAllister's got it now. It just keeps the ball keeps getting turned over and over and over again. But Liverpool have it. They look like they're going to try and attack, but it was left really behind in Gamoa there. I need a sup of tea, but I'm afraid somebody's going to score. Oh, Ngamoa was strong there. Would they stop pulling his arm? See, the challenge is fair enough. But to keep pulling his arm, like leave his arm alone. He's not kicking the football with his arm, lads. Um, Aftab says Liverpool are embarrassing. Aftab is not impressed with his team so far. I would imagine that's because Aston Villa have had 3 shots, 5 touches in the opposition box, and 21 passes in the final third. Liverpool have had no shots and 13 passes. So on the stats, Villa are looking far better. On the eye test, Villa are looking far better. Liverpool have spent a lot of the half in defence. Rio seems to be the only one really trying to get them out at all. Aftab, if I don't win today, I need therapy. 15 minutes, no shots. Yeah, it's not looking too hot. Let me get it up here on my other screen. Nearly found Watkins again, so they did. Sorry, I'll get it in a second, guys, because we're going forward again with Aston Villa. McGinn slows it a wee bit sometimes, doesn't he? Matty Cash has it out here on the right-hand side. Back to McGinn. McGinn, is he going to kick it? No, he's not. He's going to kick it backwards. All the way back and then over the other side and then all the way back. Are we going over the other side? Of course, we're with Lindelof. Now back out to Matty Cash. He's put it forward to, I believe, McAllister it was headed it forward there. Maybe it was Kirkes. Is the Bosley trying to go forward? It's back with Emmy Martinez. Liverpool just can't go forward. They just cannot get forward. Every time they try to get forward, Villa wins it back or Liverpool lose it. It's much of a muchness. They're just not. Villa have been far the better team. If I agree with Aftab. If this was Man United, I'd be losing the plot by this point. 15 minutes is a long time in football terms. Uh, Dave says Sloth's pulling his hair out. Oh, Lindelof is after taking one. Gravenbert. It was Gravenbert. He took him out of it. He was quite late there. So it's a free kick to Liverpool, and it's probably the furthest up the pitch they've been. Stewart is saying up the Villa. And it's back with the Liverpool back line. And we're going Kanata to Van Dijk. Van Dijk has hoofed it forward for Rio, but it's been won back. Matty Cash won it back. Lindelof, Matty Cash. They're in their own corner here, Aston Villa. They need to not lose it. They're playing it across the front of their own goal, but they're all right now. They're not under a heap of pressure. They're going to get it forward now here. And now Villa are trying to go forward. Who was he kicking that to? And we're back in the midfield with Liverpool. It's very back and forth this game. Very, very back and forth. Shem says, is this Liverpool or a repeat of the Spurs watch along again? I swear to God, back to back, side to side, end to end, back to the defence. It actually feels very much like a repeat of that match. So if you're not watching this match, you're just listening to me and you did watch the Spurs match, it's very similar, being honest with you. Very similar. Um Villa. Oh, Buendia went down, but it wasn't given as a foul. Let me see. Stewart hopes Rogers scores. Why Rogers, Stewart? Any particular reason or just because you just like him? I have to say Ollie Watkins actually he seems to be moving all right now, given that he looked really sore before. So maybe he will be all right for the match. Oh, out here on the left with Rio for Liverpool. He's trying to get it in and he can't get round Matty Cash. And then he's brought down by McGinn. You know what? Maybe it's just me. You guys tell me. McGinn's irritating me. Well, for 19 minutes in the game, McGinn's irritated me a little bit because he keeps pulling out of Rio. Like he's not tackling him, he's pulling out of him. And then he just keeps passing it backwards, 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 backwards. And I know McGinn's a very good player. He's a really important player for Aston Villa. But he's actually just being quite irritating. Matty Cash is having a good match. Rio was struggling with Matty Cash. But he's actually playing him. Matty Cash is actually playing him, whereas McGinn is just kind of roughing him a little bit. There you go. Rio actually held off Cash there to get the ball to McAllister over on the right. Ooh, it was a shot from Joe Gomez, but he fell over as he kicked it. He fell over on his buttocks. He kicked it and his feet, he went to kick it and his feet just went from under him. So it went over the bar. I reckon if he hadn't have been falling, that might have been an all right shot, to be honest with you. Checking him out for United. I like him as a player, but I don't want him. I do like him as a player, and obviously there's the links because he played with Michael Carrick and we're keeping Michael Carrick. But I just Watkins kind of brought down by Kanata. They were a bit of pulling at each other and then they were fine. Um Gomez will be injured. No, he seems all right. No, his feet just slid. That was all, but he's fine. He's up and at him. He's totally fine. The ball is back with Villa, but it's been one back. Again, it's just kind of been one back and forth. One back and forth. Turning over, turning over. He's a shithouse, says Sam. You you think we're signing him? We might do. We might do. Like I said, I think he's a good player. There's a free kick here, by the way, guys, for Liverpool. Sabozlai is going to be taking it, and to be honest, almost all free kicks are in Sabozlai's range at the minute. He's very good, but it's over on the right. He normally prefers them on the left, doesn't he? I've seen him score a few from the left, but he's about to take a free kick for Liverpool, and it was headed straight back out. It looks like by Lindelof. Somebody did anyway, but it's back out with Liverpool again. Uh, Ingamoa has it again. Out here on the left. Liverpool are doing a wee bit better here now. This is the best spell they've had. Oh, Van Dijk got the header. It's rolling round the box. It's back out. They've cleared it. Villa have cleared it. So Bosley had put it back in, and it was in the box with all the bodies, but Villa cleared it. Somebody went down, but they're not showing me who. Um, Let me see. He looks like he just fell over. They're showing the replay here of what happened in the box. He looks like he just fell over. It was already checked by VAR and cleared, but there was nothing really in it. It was Gakpo, but he just looks like he falls, if I'm honest with you. We're back with Emmy Martinez. Do you know what it is, guys? See the streams. I see some of you saying, look, it could be a bit of a bore fest, it could be nil-nil, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying what you're saying is blah, 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 but, like, etc. But it, sorry, Villa are trying to go forward here again. I've got distracted too much on that for Dina. Out of play. It was too much on it. It was the right idea. He was in a bit of space, but it was too much on it for Morgan Rogers there. Um, oh my God. Who's Aftab? Who swaps from being a United fan to a Liverpool fan? That's unusual. That's the politest thing I could say, Aftab. That's highly unusual. I can't. Oh, a shot there. Rio did get the shot off, but it went over the bar. I have to say, that's really odd. I have to say that's really odd. I that's one I can't wrap my head around, people who change teams. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand that. If you support a team, you support a team. That's the way it is. It looks like Liverpool they're starting to take shots kind of from distance. They're starting to just take the shots from distance because they're struggling to get in close. So they look like they're starting to take they're look is that a balloon on the pitch? There's a bloody balloon on the pitch. No, do you know what? Whoever see people who put balloons and stuff on the pitch, they are balloons. Mamardashvili has sent that out to Gravenberch, who was under pressure when he sent it to him, and now it's gone back to Mamardashvili, and he's just kicked it straight out of play. Mamardashvili's not having a good game. This is the worst I've seen him. He's normally pretty good. I think he's been pretty good the other games I've seen him, but he's not having a good match today. He's done some unusual things today as Mamardashvili. Jones went through the back of one of the Villa players, but play has carried on. Play has carried on. Liverpool are trying to build something. And Gamoa he's doing step overs. He's trying to get it in. He's Gravenberch tries to put it in. Emmy Martinez spilled it, and it's a goal. It's offside. It's offside. Rio and Gamoa he couldn't get round Matty Cash. He sent it to Gravenberch. Yeah, Rio just can't. So he sends it to Gravenberch. Gravenberch sends it in. Emmy Martinez, he saves it, but he spills it. Gakpo scores, but he's a mile offside. He's a mile offside. He was a while off. The ball is back with Aston Villa, guys. But yes, I see some of you guys saying, it could be a bit dross, it could be a 0-0. And maybe if I was sitting here like by myself watching this, I'd be a bit like, oh, this is boring, this is a bit dross. But I'll be honest, I'm quite enjoying myself. I'm quite enjoying myself watching it with the company. I'm enjoying it with the company. It's nice to have it with the company. Um, I'm not gonna address Aftab moving from a United fan to a Liverpool fan because we weren't winning everything. Because I'll be honest, I don't want to say something really rude because Aftab is only 14, as I understand. So I'm not going to say anything else on that. I don't think people should do that. I think if you're a fan, you're a fan. You support in good times and in bad. But I'm not going to go in any harder than that. That's all I have to say. But we're back with Liverpool's backline, guys. We're back with Liverpool's backline. Bum bum bum. Dave wants to give up on the whole Premier League. To be fair, Dave, you've told us all season that you prefer the championship because there's the lack of VAR, the money, it's a bit more kind of grassroots. It's a bit more like what football was intended initially. It's a lot closer to the Premier League. You've been pretty consistent on that, to be fair to you. While you were Dave, while you were Tallulah, while you were Jerry, Liverpool are sort of they keep giving the ball to Ngamoa here. So they obviously think eventually he's just going to get around Cash. He's cutting back inside and he's sent it back to Curtis Jones, and it's out for a goal kick. Shem, well, I know I'll soon be a championship fan and say goodbye to the press. No, Shem, you weren't here obviously at lunchtime. I have decided that I would like Spurs to stay up because I want West Ham to go down because I want us to buy Mavropanos. So I actually need you guys to. I just need you guys to stay up, please, and send West Ham down, Shem. If you could just have a word with your team for me, that would be wonderful. No. With a throw on the other side for Liverpool. But yeah, guys, I think maybe it's something if I was watching this on my own, I would find it a bit boring. But not when we're watching it as a group, it's a little bit different. The Bosley has it again. Everybody's quite far forward for Liverpool. So Bosley takes a shot from way, way, way outside the box. And it does force a save from Emi Martinez. He's almost away back at the halfway line. Well, he's not. I'm exaggerating. He's kind of about halfway between the 18-yard box and the halfway line when he takes a shot. But I mean, it was curving. Emi Martinez had to save it, and it was curving and there was power. Curving and with power. So this is going to be a corner for Liverpool. The start of the half was all Villa, 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 Villa. Slowly but surely, Liverpool have worked their way in with a bit of a crowbar. Oh, they took a short corner across the ground, out to Bosley, and out for another corner on the other side by Rodgers. Sam says Chelsea should sign Martinez. Villa want to sell. I find him a bit erratic. I don't want him. But yeah, probably for you guys, he'd be a step up, yes. There's a little bit, a small amount of physicality going on inside the box there. Gakpo just keeps backing into Martinez. So Martinez has walked around him and stood in the front of him. There's a bit of shoving. Digne and Kanate are shoving each other. Sabozlai takes the corner. McAllister puts it over. I couldn't really make out the angle. McAllister does get his head to it, but it goes nowhere near inside the net. So it'll be a goal kick now. Like, no harm. If that had went in, VAR would have been looking at McAllister and Dina straight away. It's just like, and already, I was gonna say already Liverpool are at it again. They are. They are. They've got it back off Dina. It's gonna be a throw. It's out for a throw. It's not a particularly good game in terms of quality. Neither team is looking particularly good at the moment. Now, in the last 15 minutes, Liverpool have had 5 shots, with 2 of those being on target, and Villa have had none. So the stats are backing up my eye test. The first 20 odd minutes was all Villa, and now it's all Liverpool. All Liverpool. Joe Gomez looks like he's gonna do a long old throw here into the box, and it's cleared out. It's cleared out as far as the halfway line, and it's back with Mamardashvili. Hello, Wills. Hello. Nice to see you in the chat, my lovely. Um, it is 0-0, Wills. It is 0-0. I'm not sophisticated enough to have scores just yet. I just about worked out the timer, so it's 0-0 as it stands. The first 20 odd minutes was all Villa, and the last sort of 10, 12 minutes has been all Liverpool. Who is on the ground for Villa? Somebody's lying on his back, but all they're showing me is his shorts. Tielemans. Tielemans is on the ground. Bum, bum, bum. We're about to get another free kick from Sabozlai. It's not a million miles away from where he took the first one from. Not a million miles away at all. Little further inside. It's in the box. It's been cleared out. It's hit McGinn's shoulder. Rogers is trying to clear it and kicks it to McAllister. So it's with Gravenberch. Is it Gravenberch or Gravenberch? Because it's a CH, but obviously it's not an English word, so I often wonder if I'm saying his name wrong. Villa are trying to close Liverpool down here, but it's all Liverpool now, all Liverpool possession. Thank you, Wills. Wills, this is only the second watch along I've done on the channel. The one I did the other day had none of this fun stuff. It was literally just me. And I was telling everybody what was happening, and that was it. They're a little bit impromptu, these ones. We only decided we were doing this one this afternoon. Rio is trying again. He's actually got a ball into the box this time, but it has been cleared somewhat. It's with Joe Gomez, who's put a ball through, crossed into the box. McGinn has put it out for another corner for Liverpool. Bloody hell. Dave says, if this doesn't improve, I'm going to get the landlord to put the Salford game on for the second half. I mean, yeah. Like Ollie Watkins, in that first spell where Villa were very good, he was all over the place. And now it's not happening. So Boslai is going to take the corner. It is not. It's not a time loop. It's another corner by Sabozlai. He's doing his best here. He's putting it in. It looks like Emi Martinez was the one that punched it away. But it's back out on the right-hand side now with Liverpool. Jones puts it into the box. There's too much on it. It goes out the far side. It's going to be a goal kick. Guys, I think this is going to be a record. I think I'm actually going to finish a cup of tea on one of these streams. I often forget about them when they go cold. So I'm doing quite well today. I'm doing well. What do we reckon? What would we change? What would we do better? Which manager do we think will be the happier out of this half? Do we think it's a good point? Can either of them afford a draw? What are we thinking? Rob says Pool are looking poor. Sam was singing the Arnie Slot song. Uh, McGinn lost the ball again. Villa finally got the ball after ages, sends it forward. Who's the yellow for? Is the yellow for Matty Cash? Oh, that's not good. I think Matty Cash is getting a yellow card. Oh, for goodness sake. Kirkhouse is a bit of a drama queen. Kirkhouse throws himself on the ground, and so Matty Cash got a yellow card. But I mean, it all came from an absolutely woeful pass from McGinn. He's having a really bad match as McGinn. He like Liverpool had such a long spell there. McGinn gets the ball and tries to send it forward. He basically kicks it to Kirkes. Cash tries to get it back and gets a yellow card. So I mean, for me, that's McGinn's problem. He's having a really bad half. Um, Dave won. I want a United watch along. Lose rage could be biblical if we lose. Broken teacups everywhere. Broken everything everywhere. So as it stands, Liverpool would stay in fourth. Or no, Liverpool would be in fourth, Aston Villa fifth, 60 points each. What would separate them would be goal difference. So, I mean, they're going down. Liverpool are going down the right-hand side this time. Gomez puts it into the box. It sort of just bounces off McAllister. Villa are going forward here. Morgan Rogers, he puts it out to Watkins, who's slightly left. Watkins is in the box. He's against Konate. He's turned around. He's going to run out of the box. He's passed it to Lindelof. And now we're all the way back with Matty Cash. Out to the right-hand side to McGinn. McGinn just doesn't look at the races today. Lindelof, Watkins, is that Watkins looking for? No, yes, it is Watkins looking for it back. Oh, sorry, Rogers. It's Rogers. Rogers put it in across the Liverpool 6-yard box. Nobody got on the end of it. Nobody got on the end of that at all. Morgan Rogers plays it across the Liverpool 6-yard box. Nobody gets on the end of it. It's a Villa throw from the other side. Wills is cheering on Liverpool because he to be fair, Wills is showing his Arsenal. He wants Emery to lose. Fair enough. Van Dijk and Rodgers are both having a little moan. Dinia's throw. Nothing comes of it. Nothing comes of it. No, I'm a liar. I think it's going to be a corner to Villa. Yeah, corner to Villa. Yeah, cold tea. Go cold tea. It's a goal! It's a goal for Aston Villa. Morgan Rogers has scored for Aston Villa, people. Woohoo! Sorry, off tab. Well done. Well done. Right, I need to see this again because I was semi getting ready for half time there. I was on the wind down to half time. I need to see this again. I need them to do the replay for me. Right, let us look again. So they played a really weird corner, sent it all the way back, cut it back. Morgan Rogers, what a goal by Morgan Rogers. Digne sends it into him, but wowza. What a curl. What a curl into the side of the net. Mamardashvili had absolutely no chance whatsoever. Did anyone touch the keeper, Wills? Nobody was near the keeper. Nobody was near the keeper. Nobody was near Rodgers, let alone the keeper. It was an excellent goal. Really, really brilliant goal. So we're 1-0 to Villa, guys. Brilliant goal. JT reckons it was savable. Do you? You think that was savable? Maybe if he'd gone a little earlier, I thought it was a very good goal. I don't know, JT. Maybe it was. Aston Villa are on the attack again, guys. Mamardashvili has it. Mamardashvili has it. Um, Maybe no, JT. They've showed another replay. They've showed another replay. Maybe if he'd gone a little earlier, he could have gotten to it. But I do think it was a very well struck goal. So yeah, I think maybe if he'd went a little earlier. We have a throw now for Liverpool. Liverpool have got the ball, but they're going to take a throw here. Sorry, I was just in my head. So now that puts Aston Villa as it stands into fourth and Liverpool into fifth. They'd be ahead of them by 3 points. So it really does matter. This one really does matter. Yeah, unexpected. He caught the keeper off guard. He did catch the keeper off guard. I'm just laughing. I'm laughing here at how well did anyone touch the keeper? um who's on the ground now? Villa were trying to attack down the left, but someone from Liverpool's on the ground. But the camera's just showing me Dina give it out. So Liverpool have it in their own box, but they're looking a little shaky. They're looking a little shaky. Rio has it. Rio is trying to go forward. There's 3 minutes of added time onto this half, guys. Villa were trying to break again. Sabozlai makes a challenge. And he did look to see if he was going to get a yellow card. So he kind of kicked out Tielemans' leg from under him a little bit. Tielemans goes down. And Sabozlai looks at the referee as if to say, Are you going to give me a yellow card? Now, he hasn't done, but I think he was lucky. A yellow could have been given there. Aftab is not coping very well. Aftab is not coping very well at all. The referee has had to whistle at Sabozlai to tell him to just back the hell off because you can tell the Liverpool players are starting to get frustrated. You can see their frustration. Sabozlai is after taking down Yuri Tielemans again. You can see them getting frustrated. They're starting to do silly things. They're lashing out a little bit. They're leaving a little bit extra in their tackles. They're giving away fouls. Sabozlai is now actively ignoring the referee. The referee is trying to speak to Sabozlai and he's actively ignoring him. So that's going to go down well. Thing is, when you're frustrated and angry and you're a goal down and things aren't going your way, you make more mistakes. Rob Arwills has been a member for a long while. Arwills was one of the OG members. He has been a member for a little while. He's been on his hiatus, but he was a member before. The game's starting to break up a little bit now. We're getting to the last minute of the added time for this half. It's a throw for Villa for Dina. Will you take the throw, man? Come on. Right, he's thrown it. Almost out of play. McGinn, it's bouncing around here. It's falling out from Matty Cash, but he's being closed down. Kirkhouse is closing down Matty Cash. Yes, he's an antique teacup. He should have a member chat. You're right, Flossie. He should do. Liverpool, or not Liverpool. I'm lying to you. Villa sent it forward again, but he's a mile offside. He's a mile off. He's going to get himself a yellow, Ollie Watkins. That was a bit silly. That was a bit silly. He was an absolute mile offside. He was a yes, he's got a yellow for that. But that was of course he was going to get a yellow. He was a mile offside. The whistle was blown. Everybody stopped playing. And then he walks past Mamardashvili and kicks it into the back of the net anyway, just wasting time. Now that's the end of the first half. So let me do this. Like, the fans are booing the fact that he got booed there. But I mean, it was a clear yellow card. It was a clear yellow card. Um, I went along with the score draws. I kind of thought 2-2, 1-1. I thought a score draw. Um, Let me see. Dave is talking about world champions, right? Let me take this down because I'm going to have to reset it to 45 minutes. Oh, am I going to be able to? Is that going to work? I think I'm just going to have to start it at 0 again and go from 0 again for the second half, because what I didn't work out was how to do this. Let me see. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I'm just gonna go from 0 to 45 again because I didn't work out how to pause it and then restart from 45 minutes. So we're starting from, I think that's the only way I can do it. It's alright. You'll know what's happening. You'll know what's happening. We're back at 0 again. Let me see. JT also predicted 2-2. It is half-time, Aftab. It is half-time. It is. So what did we reckon to the half, people? Good half, bad half? I know what Aftab thinks. Aftab is not feeling it. Aftab is not lucky. Not lucky, or not lucky. He's not lucky, but he's not happy either. Stuart is glad that Slot is staying. I mean, I'm feeling that way too, to be fair. But Lucky is talking about signings. He's also saying Ollie Watkins was a little bit too eager there. Yeah, little bit too eager. Little bit silly. Like, he was 6 miles offside. I don't know why he continued past when everyone stopped playing to kick it into the net. There was no need for it. Stuart reckons the match is okay. It was a great goal. It was a great goal. Hello, Huge. Huge is here to cheer on Villa. Huge is having the time of his life. Bear with me a moment, guys. The last of the tea. It's going to be done. So, is Isak not on the bench? I wouldn't imagine so. He's injured. I didn't check the benches, but I wouldn't imagine so because he's injured. He's been back and got injured again, JT. This is a new injury. He picked up another injury in their last match. Let me see. Where is he? He's not listed anywhere. He's not listed on the bench anywhere. But he's not even listed on their injured people. He's not even made the injury list. He's so injured. So no, he's not. Sam. Anyone else? Is Isak saving himself for the World Cup? No, Sam. He got injured. In the last match that Liverpool played, Isak got injured. It came out straight after the last match they played. Isak was injured. He's injured again. Let me see. Have I still got that story? And I'll bring it up for you. But he's injured. 100% injured. Can I find it? I might have just got rid of it because I was like, what's new? Isaac's injured. If I'm honest with you, I might have just ignored the whole thing. I thought I had it, but I might have got rid of it. Bum 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 bum. No, it looks like I've got rid of it because I wasn't that blown away by the fact that Isaac was injured again, if I'm honest with you. But it came out right after their last match. He felt something. No, it's gone. I've gotten rid of it. Do you want to know what's good fun though? Do you want to know what's really good fun? This is a quote. Since Liverpool are having such a good game, this was a quote by Dominic Szoboszlai at the start of May, about a week ago. A quote from Dominic Szoboszlai on Arnie Slot, okay? That's not a question at all. He's our manager and we are in his second season. In his first season, don't forget, we won the Premier League. So no one lost faith in him from our side. Rumours come and go, but he proved that he is able to win the Premier League, and we proved it as a team, as a staff, as a club, that we are able to win the Premier League. Those were quotes from Dominic Szoboszlai to the Daily Mail. And I just thought this might be a fitting time to share those quotes again. Just because it cheers me up. It just cheers me up. Dave reckons Isak is saving himself for his free transfer back to Newcastle. I don't think he would get through the door. Lucky wants to see a bit more from Morgan Rogers in the next half. Bum bum bum. Let me see. Yeah, that's all right. No, I'm pretty up to date with you guys. Sam is saying maybe £1.50. JT is saying, so Isak gets so many injuries that a new one isn't even worth the tea. It's a permanent spillage on this teacup. It is. It is. I had it there and I had it saved for ages to talk about with you guys. And then I did just get to the point where I thought, you know what? Like, honestly, what is the point? The man is never fit. He's forever injured. He's genuinely just forever injured. Let me see. No, I'm pretty much up to date with all of your comments. I suppose there wasn't really a lot to talk about in that half because not a lot happened, if I'm honest with you. Villa started well. Liverpool ended well. Like, that was it. Rio seemed to be struggling a bit with Matty Cash, but now that Matty Cash is on a yellow, Rio might have a bit more luck in the second half. McGinn is having a really bad match. And it's not like him. He's normally quite, really solid in the middle there. But he's not having a good match. I'm struggling to think of anyone who is having a good match, if I'm honest with you. Hello, Hammers Football TV, saying hello to me and hello to the chat. Like, it was a very good goal, but it was a piece of brilliance in a pretty underwhelming half. Sam is skeptical about the injuries. Well, he's on transfer market. I think he has about 4 pages of injuries. He's regularly injured, Sam. Long before he came to Liverpool, long before he went to Newcastle. He has a history throughout his entire career of being injured. Nothing to do with international tournaments or anything. Every single season, he is injured. Every season he's injured for long-term injuries. So specifically with Isak, yes, I think they're very genuine. I think he's just a completely injury-prone player. I don't think it's anything remotely to do with the World Cup. In terms of, in general, are some players kind of hamming them up a little bit to save themselves for the World Cup? I would say, yeah. I'd say there's definitely some players that are doing it. I don't think Isak's one of them. Let me see. JT says Jones is doing okay. Jones is doing okay. He is, to be fair. He's doing all right. I thought Joe Gomez hasn't been too bad. Not exceptional, but he's not been too bad. I think Cash was the best player for Aston Villa. I thought Morgan Rogers wasn't all that involved. Watkins seems to have been trying, but not getting a whole way ahead. Mamardashvili's having a horror show. Mamardashvili's having a really bad match. Sam says, whoa, I didn't know he has history with injuries. Why did they sign him and Hugo Ekitike? I don't know if Ekitike has a history of injuries, but Isak's is incredibly bad. I don't know if Ekitike has a history of injuries. And to be fair, I believe he was supposed to be the understudy to Isak. So they obviously thought that they were going to heal his injuries, and it hasn't fallen out that way at all. Hasn't fallen that way at all. But yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a very injury-prone player. I mean, especially when everybody it was talked about. It was talked about quite consistently that he's an injury-prone player. Aftab is saying, is Alisson injured? Why don't we start him? As far as I know, he is injured, isn't he? He's still injured. He was injured. Is he? I'm assuming he's still injured. Alisson still injured. To be fair to Mamardashvili, this is the worst game I've seen him have. Alisson is very close to a return to training. That was 2 weeks ago. Blah, 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 blah. No, that's the start of May. He must still be injured, because I can't find anything saying he's not. Let me see. He's not on the bench, so he has to. You have Woodman on the bench, so he has to still be injured. But to be fair, I do think Mamardashvili has been, in all the other matches I've seen him play for you guys, he's been quite good. This is the worst I've seen him play. So it might just be an off match, because all the other matches I've thought he was quite good. But yes, it looks like Alisson is still injured. JT is saying they literally need to sign a new striker. They do. Yeah, because Isak is injury prone and not doing very well. And Ekitike is out till next January at the earliest. So they literally need to sign a new striker, having broken the transfer record for a striker last summer. There you go. There you go, Rob. About a month. And that's it. Anybody who's hit the month mark, you will have your special membership, free membership chat that you can send in. So shout out to Arwills. That answers that. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, the amount of money they spent, and they need to sign a new striker. Absolutely insane. Do we reckon, because obviously it's 1-0 to Villa, do we reckon Liverpool can come back and win? Do we reckon Villa can pull further ahead? Are a lot of people still banking on the draw? Are a lot of people, are we thinking maybe instead of 2-2, maybe 1-1? That would be nice, Jared. Jay says, it would be good to see Casemiro get the captain's armband tomorrow for his last ever game at Old Trafford. Would be a good send-off for him. Bruno would be happy for him to have it as well. Bruno probably would, to be fair. I don't think Bruno would mind. It's the kind of thing, to be fair to Bruno, I do think it's the kind of thing he would do as well if Casemiro wanted it. I don't know if Casemiro would take it, but I think he'll get a good send-off regardless. I do think he'll get a good send-off regardless, to be fair. It's going to be emotion, actually. It's going to be very emotion. I'm quite sad. I think it's the best thing for him, but I'm definitely still quite sad. JT says, I really think Isak never will be a 40-plus games player. I agree. Bear with me just a second. Sorry, guys, I just had to get that sent off. Let us look. What is the most amount of games or minutes Isak has played in recent years? Guys, Lindelof is going off here for Villa. Ross Barkley is coming on at half time. Lindelof off, Barkley on at half time. That's interesting because I didn't think Lindelof was that bad. I didn't think it was that bad at all. We're starting up. I'll have a wee look, JT, and it's something I can look at kind of maybe later in the stream or maybe tomorrow. But I just want to get. Oh no, they've kicked off and I haven't started my timer. Oh, well, that's the timer in the bin, guys. Like 45 minutes and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if you want to try and sink in with me, I've literally just kicked off. I'm such a dope. I did so well with it. I did so well with it for the whole first half. And now I've got it wrong. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, Lindelof did play for us at United. He did indeed. What do we think of that sub? Lindelof for Ross Barkley. I don't think Lindelof was doing too bad, to be fair. So yes, JT and Sam. Lindelof played for United as centre back, but he can play as a defensive midfielder, and that's where he was playing for Villa today. So that's the that's the confusion. He is a centre back. He played centre back for United, but he can play as a defensive midfielder, and that's what he was doing for Villa today. And it's what he did for Villa in their last match, as I remember as well. Um, Let me see. Jay's delighted that United never got Liam Delap. You and me both. You and me both. Talk about saving us from ourselves. The ball is with Tielemans. I'll tell you what, Tielemans is all right there in the midfield, isn't he? Tielemans is quite good. He's having a reasonable game. Villa are going forward here. Mamardashvili has run forward to get it. He looked a little bit uncertain, so he just sort of dived on the top of it because he looked like he wasn't quite sure. It was Tielemans, I think, put the ball through, but I think there was just a little bit too much on it. We can have Delap for 35 million. I wouldn't give you a packet of peanuts for him. He's not very good and he has a severe attitude problem. Severe. I wouldn't, do you know what? I wouldn't take him for free. Mamardashvili has the ball again. He's hoofed it forward. It's got as far as a Villa player. There was a shout for handball against Van Dijk, but nothing's really come of it. The game is carried on. So Bosley now is trying to go forward for Liverpool. He's put a ball in, just trying to unsteady Martinez, I think. Aftab will be back to us. That's all right, my dear. We'll be here. You have a wee power nap. You have a wee power nap. We had a chat about that yesterday, Jay. We had a good old chat about Harvey Elliott. Villa's going forward here, Morgan Rogers, and then it's taken off the toe of Tielemans. After me saying he was doing good, he was having a good match, it's taken off his toe. It's always the way, isn't it? Joe Gomez now looks to be trying to go forward for Liverpool. Wilcox might. Sam, Wilcox would probably bite your hand off for that deal. So please don't tell him. No DMs to Wilcox because he would buy him. Liverpool are trying to go forward here. Ingamo is having a go here. Oh, and he's actually got around and then he's run it out of play. That was a mile out of play. And they're allowing this to continue. They've completely that was a mile out of play, and they've let that whole attack continue. They're not pulling it back. That was a mile out of play. Sam sliding into the DMs already. Play has continued. They've just that's crazy. Uh, Isaac GT says Isaac actually played 2,800 minutes for Newcastle last season. That's much more than I expected, but that was kind of where he did establish himself as being the striker. That was probably the most minutes he's played in any season. Um, I would imagine. It looks like the whole ball is over the whole of the line to me, but from the angle, maybe it's not. Either way, a save was forced from Emi Martinez. Play continued. The ball is with Liverpool. The ball is with Liverpool. McAllister trying to send it through. Dania trying to get rid of it, but it only goes as far as Gomez. It's got out of play, guys. It has got out of play. Uh, I reckon, Wills, that's about 30 games or so. Give or take. It'll be a little over 30 games, I would say. Doing some mental maths. That was a when Dia pulls out of a jersey of one of the Liverpool players, like really pulls him. The player goes down, and who was it? It's Gravenberch he's pulling out of, but I mean he reefs it out of him. Oh, it wasn't Buendia that was pulling. That's why Buendia was there, but it wasn't him that was pulling out of him. I think it was Ross Barkley, and Buendia got the blame of it. But either way, it's a free kick. It's another free kick to Liverpool. Another free kick for Sabozlai. Um, Free kick hit. Oh, 1-1. It's 1-1. Guys, Van Dijk scored, so it was put in from the free kick. What's wrong now? There's Villa are saying it shouldn't stand. Why are they saying it shouldn't stand? Oh, give over. It should stand. Absolute nonsense. There's no way it shouldn't stand. There's all a little bit of tussling. Van Dijk gives Mashi Cash a baby shove. Mashi Cash falls over, and then Liverpool score with a header. And Van Dijk with the header. They're checking for offside, which is more plausible because the line was a bit wibbly wobbly. It's potentially offside. There's definitely not a foul, but the offside is a maybe. They're still looking at it. VAR are having a little look. But I mean, it's been free kick after free kick after free kick. How many free kicks has the Bosley taken at this point? It has to be at least 3. The goal stands. The goal stands. It's onside. Onside. Harold is back with us. Is that right? Harold says, had to leave after 15 minutes. Just back. How's the game? I'll be honest, Harold. The game, we're 1-1. The game is now level. The game is now 1-1, which puts Liverpool back above Aston Villa. Liverpool back up into 4th. But it's not been highly entertaining, I have to be honest. It's not been highly entertaining. Um, to those in the chat that are a little bit thrown by our Dave's support of Liam Delap, he has been quite consistent with that this season. Dave is a genuine supporter of Liam Delap because at first I thought he was trolling me, but he's not. He genuinely does like Liam Delap. So again, nobody tell Wilcox. Nobody tell Wilcox. Liverpool. So we're 1-1. We're 54 minutes, guys, just because obviously I broke my timer. But you can now see a very pretty subscribe where the timer was. So maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. Um oh, Conce is on the pitch. Who knew? Hadn't seen him in the whole bloody match. Liverpool are trying to go forward, but oh, Villa fell over. Villa fell over, and then who was that? Kirkes fell over, and Villa are now attacking. Villa are attacking. He's 1-on-1. He's run right. There's Willie. 2-1. Offside. What? Ollie Watkins was offside. Ollie Watkins was offside. He run up the pitch, run round the keeper, scored. Oh, he's only just out of his own half. If he'd waited just a second. That came from Kirkes. Kirkes fell over. It was how that all started. But, I mean, he's about this much out of his own half. If he just waited, now Liverpool are trying to attack. Rio Ngamoa. Oh, what the post! Oh, Rio Ngamoa. He had enough of relying on other people. He cut in, took the shot off the post. The rebound was sent over the bar. He's come inside. He's taken the shot off the post. Gakpo just scuffs the rebound. I want to see this. He just scuffs it off the inside of his boot, I think. Yeah, it hits off the inside of his boot. So it no aftab. It's 1-1. 1-1 aftab. Were you not here when it went 1-1? It's 1-1. But yeah. Oof. That was really close by Rio. Really close by Rio. An old school number flipper. That sounds quite cool. I'd have to work out how to get it on the. I'd have to put it just here on the wall, and then I can flip them over. That would be good fun. Never mind all this high tech nonsense. I can just get a whiteboard. Oh, somebody else fell. Villa's through. It's a goal. It's 2-1 Aston Villa. Is he offside again? No, he's not. He's not. Ollie Watkins has scored, and it is in fact onside this time. It is in fact. Who was it that fell over? Why are they all slipping? They weren't doing this in the first half. Who fell in the first half? Who did I say took the shot and his feet went out from under him? It was Watkins, wasn't it? So there's the Bosley looks a little bit raging. Was it him that fell over? It's 2-1 to Villa. It's 2-1 to Villa, right? Let us see. Who fell over? Oh. That came from a Liverpool throw. It was a Liverpool throw. Szoboszlai falls over. So the Liverpool throw is taken to the feet of Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai falls over. Watkins gets through. Konate tried to push him off, but I mean, Watkins, he had a good first 25 minutes of the first half. Oh, another Buendia's through. Oh, Buendia was through. No, it was Ollie Watkins was through. Buendia sent Ollie Watkins through, and he bounced it off Mamardashvili and then headed it out of play by himself by accident. So when Buendia puts it through for Ollie Watkins, the keeper comes running out. And it bounces off the keeper back onto Watkins, but it kind of rolls off him out of play. That was a really good chance. I tell you what, lads, Aston Villa have woken up. Aston Villa have absolutely woken up. Liverpool really need to be careful here. Watkins was nearly. What is Konate doing? Watkins was nearly through again. Konate goes down, jumps up, and starts squaring off to Ollie Watkins. Konate needs to mind, and this is what I mean. And now the referee's over to have a word with Kanate because he's jumped up like a lunatic. Like they're both going shoulder to shoulder. Kanate slips. There's a little bit of, pawing at each other, but they were both at it. And to be fair, Rogers stops Kanate getting himself in an awful lot of trouble there. An awful lot of trouble. JT. Sorry. Sorry, I haven't looked at the chat. So much has been happening. Potential second yellow for Watkins. There's a check ongoing. I don't think that's a second yellow. I think that'd be a bit of nonsense. So then you'd have to give the yellow to Kanate for trying to beat him up afterwards. So JT says that was the fastest I have ever seen someone climb on all fours from Sabozlai. He really did try to he tried to motor, so he did. But obviously it wasn't quite as quick as being on 2 feet. But yeah, it was fast. He tried. Oh, the Bosley nearly got through there for Liverpool, but he didn't. Yes, it was handbags at dawn, Sam. It was indeed. Let me see. Kanate shouldn't be pushed. He's a mountain, says Sam. Aftab's off was not. To be fair, the last time you went for your nap, Aftab, Liverpool scored. So maybe you should. Maybe it's the best thing you could do is go for a nap. It's a throw for Liverpool. I'm sorry, guys. I'm catching my breath after all that action. The game is finally interesting. We pushed through. The game is now interesting. It's happening. To be fair, it is for Aftab. Aftab is it's probably about 3 in the morning for Aftab. The time difference for Aftab is like crazy. Aftab, what time is it with you at the moment? It has to be about 3 in the morning. Is that about right? Am I a bit off? Because I know your timing is a lot later than us. When Dia's down, yellow card for Joe Gomez. You can see the Liverpool players. We said this in the first half. It's 2 a.m. I wasn't far off. That was quite good by me. It's 2 a.m. for Aftab. He's catnapping his way through the stream. 2 a.m. I was pretty close. But yes, you get some rest, Aftab. We will hold the fort. I promise we will keep watching. But yeah, so Joe Gomez is now on a yellow card. Liverpool players in the first half, when it wasn't going their way, they started to get frustrated. They started to leave a little bit extra in the tackles. They started to do silly things. And now we're seeing it again. Kanate squaring up to Ollie Watkins. Now you've got Joe Gomez on a yellow. They're getting frustrated. They're getting really frustrated. Who is that climbing all over John McGinn? Was that Kirkes? The ball's carried on now anyway. But yeah, shout out to Aftab because obviously he's awake to watch Liverpool, but he's awake to watch us too. He's awake to keep us company, so hopefully he has a good old rest. Watkins is down, but the referee just waves it on. He says no. He's no heeding it. The game is just starting to unravel a little bit here. I mean, Kanate is a little bit on Watkins, but I'll be honest, I don't think it's a yellow, if I'm honest. It probably is a bit of a foul, but it's not a yellow. But Kanate, for me, should already be on a yellow. Salah is warming up. Salah's running up and down there, warming up. Joe Gomez is trying to go forward for Liverpool. Jones has it. Jones puts it through for Sabozlai. It's cut out by Pau. It's going for a Liverpool corner. Sabozlai corner for Liverpool. Go Gomez. Go Gomez. It's your birthday. No, don't. We don't want Liverpool to win. Aftab does, but the rest of us don't. And Mohammed would, but again, the rest of us don't. So Bosley sends it in. It just kind of goes through the box. Nobody really gets to it. Rogers sends it forward for Buendia. Van Dijk cuts that right out. It's given as a foul. Oh no, it wasn't Van Dijk, it was Gravenberch. The free kick was taken very quickly. Morgan Rogers flying forward. Mamardashvili has to make a save from Ollie Watkins. McGinn kicks it to Van Dijk. But it's all right. It's back with other players who know how to kick a ball now for Aston Villa. They're kind of hovering around the edge of the box here, trying to send it in. Yes, Shem. It's starting to get a bit physical, and as JT says, the match is starting to get interesting now. Yes, Lucky. McGinn keeps giving it away. McGinn just keeps giving it away. McGinn is giving away a free kick now, it looks like, and has gotten a yellow card. Do you know what it is? I would be just taking McGinn off the pitch. Harold, let me sync it up. So I'm on 65 minutes and 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Sorry, I had a timer in the first half, Harold, and I broke it in the second half. So that's my fault. But yeah, McGinn is now limping around the place on a yellow card. Chiesa is on for Liverpool. Chiesa is on the pitch. Wirtz is on the pitch. Gravenberch is off. And Joe Gomez is off. I thought they were all right in the first half. The second half, not so much. But you can see it's devolving. So maybe there's no harm in those subs happening now. Salah was warming up. Salah was talking to Slosh, but Salah hasn't, as I've seen it, come on the pitch. So Chiesa and Wirtz on, Gravenberch and Gomez off. Must be bad. Chiesa's on the pitch, says Sam. Okay, I will tell you, Harold, when it hits 67. I'm at 66 and a half now. So I'll shout when it's 67. I have ideas for what's going here. I do have ideas for what's going here, but I kind of like your idea of a flip chart for the scores now, Wills. I really do. You've actually, I like that idea. I do. So Sabozlai is about to take another free kick for Liverpool. Another one. Emi Martinez comes running out. They're just it's an attack for Villa. Villa are on the break here. Watkins just couldn't get it to Rogers. This is a mess here on the edge of the 18-yard box. Liverpool eventually come out with the ball, but from the Szoboszlai free kick, it got as far as Emi Martinez, who sent it flying forward for an attack for Villa, which was sort of cut out, then lost again, then sort of cut out, and then Liverpool broke. So we're very active. Yes, it was a very bad pass by Watkins, Sam. Very bad pass by Watkins to Rogers. Hashtag suffering from success. Let me see. If I'm able to do like a screen share cutout, I could just do a Google stopwatch. Maybe. I might try that for the next one. That might be easier, to be honest with you. I looked up all the different widgets and overlays and fancy pants ones, but I'll be honest with you, they're all a pain in the backside. They're easier to do through OBS, which was the way I was streaming before, but OBS is a lot harder to work. And guys, I don't need harder to work. I don't need harder. Let's be honest. Yes, lucky it is very end to end. Another break for Villa. Cut out by Chiesa. Really, it was just a woeful pass from was it Digne? Like, he's completely free here. Digne's all the way through, completely free inside the box, and he just bounces it off Chiesa. So it's Matty Cash is forward here to take the corner kick for Villa. Phrasing says Wills. What did I say? I have no idea what I said. Not a clue what I said, Wills. Matty Cash has taken the corner. It's sort of cleared by Liverpool. Not very well. Okay. Right. It's with Emi Martinez there, who has launched it forward again for Villa. Villa are all over Liverpool right now. All over them. Buendia. Oh! Buendia took a shot from outside the 18-yard box. He curved it, and it just hit the bar. If it had just dipped just a little bit more, he could have got it in. That was very good. The curve on that, ever so slightly. Mamardashvili was nowhere near it. He was watching it pass him. It bounces off the crossbar onto the post and back out. Talk about bad luck. Yes, JT, Villa have some real shooters. Harold is saying, wow, it was a wow. It was a wow indeed. McAllister's on the ground holding his eye. It's being reviewed by VAR. Konsa supposedly is the player involved. McAllister's grabbing a Konsa. McAllister pushes Konsa in the chest. Konsa grabs him by the jersey and kind of goes like this. And then McAllister grabs his face. I mean, I'll be honest. I think McAllister's acted like a big baby here. Arnie Slot. I agree with Arnie Slot. Arnie Slot is telling him to get the hell up off the ground. Of Jamie Carragher telling me that it's embarrassing, he needs to get off the ground. I'll be honest. Like, McAllister started that. And is now acting like a big baby. It's been cleared by VAR because there's nothing bloody to it. So McAllister shoves Konsa hard in the chest. Konsa gets raging, grabs him like by the scruff and goes like this. And next of all, McAllister's on the ground holding his eyeball. Ridiculous. He should be getting a yellow for simulation is what should be happening. McAllister should be getting a yellow for simulation. He's now starting on Konsa again. He's continuing it. Everybody's up. And now you have Chiesa pushing Konsa. The referee needs to get control of this match. Like, I'm not being funny, right? McAllister's now pushing Konsa after getting up off the ground screaming. Can I just remind everyone? The corner came in from McGinn and it's cleared. Oh! Mamardashvili double save, and then it's put in the back of the net by Ollie Watkins. There was shouts for a handball. Oh my God, it was all going on. It's 3-1 to Aston Villa. That is karma. That is McAllister. That is all down to McAllister. Every bit of that, because none of the Liverpool players had their heads in the game, because McAllister went down holding his eyeball when there wasn't a thing wrong with him. It's 3-1 to Aston Villa. Absolutely deserved. That is completely on McAllister. Completely. Because what he did was he distracted every single one of his teammates. All of their minds were off the game. Mamardashvili makes an unbelievable double save. The third attempt goes in. Mamardashvili cannot be blamed. He double saved. So the corner comes in from McGinn after all that messing. McAllister and Konsa are still wrestling. Tielemans sends it in. Watkins tries. And then Watkins sends it in. And there was a shout for handball in there as well. Save. Watkins. Sorry, I think the second attempt might have been Pau. But I mean 3-1 Aston Villa. Dave. Someone did predict that. Was it actually you? Did you make that up? Somebody did say 3-1, to be fair. Could have been you. It's the kind of thing you would predict. Um, but you know what? Slot looks raging. Slot looks raging. How hard can somebody's eyes roll? That is completely and utterly on McAllister. He was too busy fighting with Consa. He wasn't helping his team. He distracted his teammates. He caused the problem in the first place, and now they've conceded a goal. Salah is on for Cody Gakpo, who has been entirely ineffective for the entire match. Um, Let me see. Yeah, lucky, what a mess from the Liverpool defence. I don't care what anyone says. And I agree, Lucky, it was bad defending, but it was bad defending because their own teammate created that whole situation. Absolutely disgraceful. If he was my player, I'd be disgusted. He should have got a yellow for simulation. He took his own teammates' heads out of the game. They were so busy with him wrestling that none of them were doing their job properly. That is entirely and completely on McAllister. I would be fuming. I am fuming. I don't even care. I want Liverpool to lose and I'm still fuming. Uh, yes, it did. It backfired, Wills. It completely backfired. Right, guys, I'm going to get back with the live, what's actually happening now, instead of just fighting with McAllister. So it's with Emmy Martinez right now. Oh, Harold, I'm so sorry. I did not tell you when I got to 67. I'm so very sorry. I got incredibly distracted. I'm going to 76. 76 now. I don't know if Harold's even still listening. I'm very sorry. I got very distracted. Um, Hopefully you're able to follow me a little bit. Stuart has a super sticker. What has Stuart sent us? Game over. Game over, super sticker. That's exactly what it is. Game over. Goals conceded in a season, most in all competitions since the start of the Premier League. Liverpool have now matched their most goals conceded since the Premier League's inception, with 79 goals conceded this season. Super sticker from Stuart. Thank you very much for that, Stuart. I appreciate it. Oh, JT went to check on the Don. Um, Salah is trying to go forward. How is Hassam? Is he doing okay, JT? Send him my best. Villa defending well here. Villa are defending well. Wirtz put out, I believe, for a Liverpool corner by Tielemans. Guess is off to sleep. To be fair, Guess, it's late for you, Aaron. You had an early start. I am very proud of Guess for staying awake this long into the stream. Sleep well. And she's signing off with Come On Villa. No, I think it was 79, Wills. It was on the TV. It was on the TV. I'm sure that was right. I'll double check it. A corner for Liverpool. Veer. It was almost a break for Villa until Wirtz got involved. Let me double check. Maybe I misread it from the TV. I don't want to tell you lies, Wills, but I'm sure that's what they said. Well, according to SofaScore, they've only conceded 51 goals this season. So unless, is that all competitions? Let me see. But that's what it said on the TV. And I can't see why Sky Sports would tell me lies like that. So unless it is all competitions, which I can't find right now. I look at it after the stream, but I'm sure that's what the TV said. If anybody else had that graphic, let me know. It was on the Sky Sports. Don't cry, Aftab. Don't cry. It's going to be okay. It's with Villa, just about. It's sort of ping-ponging about from team to team here a little bit. 3-1 to Aston Villa. Ingamoa. We haven't seen him for a little while. He has the ball now. We Rio, he's in. He's worked his way into the middle. It's been taken back off. Oh, thank you, Harold. I'm very sorry. I was like, I must remember to do that. Distracted. This user see in real time, guys, how I just forget things. I'm like, yes, I will do that. I absolutely will do that. Lucky said 3-1 as well. Shout out our Lucky and our Dave, who predicted 3-1 for this. Shout out. Uh, I'm laughing at Sam there. It's back with Villa. It does sound like too many wills, but I literally read it off the TV. Like that, according to SofaScore, it's not. It's 51. But they definitely said 79 on the TV. They said it was the most. Oh, they're breaking. Villa are breaking here, guys. Is there too much on that? No, it's still going. It crossed in. Rogers crossed it in. It was sent back out. McGinn sends it back in. Konate headbutts it. No, headers it out. It's with Dina. Back with Pau. Wendia. Van Dijk cuts that out. No, it's not Van Dijk. It was Chiesa all the way back there. What was he doing back there? Liverpool tried to attack, but I mean, it's back with Villa again. Let me see. Oh, I see. I'm catching up with the chat. Guys, how are we feeling about the watch along? Not the match. How are we feeling about the watch along? Is it okay? Oh, you enjoyed the first one? Am I giving you enough, letting you know what's happening? Am I giving enough opinion? Am I interacting with you enough? I feel like I'm doing the same as before, but let me know. Let me know. Is it going as well as the first time? Liverpool are trying to go forward with Wirtz. They're doing their best. Salah, and it's put out by Dina for another Liverpool That's all right, guys. No, once you guys are enjoying it, because I don't want to, I'm, I'm trying to tell you what's happening in the match because I hate watch-alongs where they don't actually talk about the match. It irritates me. But I want to interact with you as well. Aftab's going to go and check out the sky outside. Corner from Salah. Oh, and it was cleared from Villa. It's with Rio again. Rio's been a lot quieter this second half. Van Dijk headers it on. Martinez puts it out for what looks like another Liverpool corner. Why is Martinez fighting? I mean, that was absolutely him that put it out of play. So Van Dijk headers it. Tielemans take a swings and miss it. Chiesa tries to get it and then it comes off Martinez. So it's out for a corner. It's a Szoboszlai corner. Yes, Liverpool have had a lot of corners. Lucky, you're right. An enormous amount of corners. Nothing's come of that corner. It's been cleared by Villa again. But they've had an awful lot of corners. They're checking for a penalty for Liverpool. Martinez shirt pull on Van Dijk in the passage of play from before the corner. Oh no, during the corner. Oh, this is going to be a penalty. That should be a penalty. Jamie Carragher saying, no, that's a penalty for me. He is swinging out of him. It's been cleared by the VAR. I'll be honest, I think that's a penalty. Emi Martinez is absolutely swinging out of Van Dijk. It's certainly a prolonged hold. It's a long hold, and he's swinging out of him. If that's against my player, Buendia is being subbed off, by the way, guys. Buendia is going off and Matson is coming off. VAR has cleared it. The penalty isn't being given. I'll be honest, I think that should have been a penalty. He is swinging out of him. and I would never stick up for Liverpool or Van Dijk, but Emi Martinez is absolutely swinging out of him. I'm very surprised that hasn't been given, but it hasn't. It's been cleared by VAR, no penalty given. I'll be honest, I would be mad. He's swinging out of him. And it's not like a bit of rough and tumble. I mean, he's I'm surprised if the jersey was like Haaland quality, it would have ripped. It was that level of jersey pulling. But look, we carry on. It wasn't given. It's sent forward by Mamardashvili into the midfield. We're all headering the ball a little bit. And a foul is given to Villa, to Matson, who's only just come on the pitch. And yes, Lucky, for all the corners they've done nothing good with them. All the corners they've done nothing good with them. Correct and right, Lucky. You are 100% correct and right. Um, so far this season against the top nine, Liverpool have 0 wins against the top 9 teams so far this season. Is there 2 footballs on the pitch? I can't tell if that's another balloon or if it's a second football. It looks like there was 2 balls on the pitch at one point for a minute there, but it's gone out of play. The one they were playing with went out of play. Um, Dave is saying Liverpool were carried by Salah, Van Dijk, and Allison, who are old men now. Oh no, it was like a bag or a balloon or something. It wasn't a second football. Liverpool have the ball, but lads, we're nearly 86 minutes in. I'm just under 86 minutes. I can't I I can't see Liverpool scoring 2, let alone 3. Harold said, I agree, but they accept it if he isn't able to get the ball and involved. If the holding had stopped him from reaching the ball, then it would have been a penalty. But Harold, if he wasn't, and I understand kind of what you're explaining it there, but I mean, if he hadn't have been holding him, maybe he could have gotten to the ball. Would be my argument, I suppose, because he was held back, so maybe he wouldn't have, but maybe he would have. Maybe he would have got to the ball if he wasn't being swung out of. But I do understand what you're saying. Liverpool are trying. They're not getting very far, but they're trying to build up. They are trying. 2 balls, 1 club, says JT. A ball and a balloon. Emi Martinez has the ball safely in his hands right now. He points one direction, sends it the other direction, clearly trying to misdirect Liverpool. Villa are now trying to go forward. The attack's cut out here. Mamardashvili sends it back the other direction. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying yes. I'm reading Harold and JT's comments, and then I'm going, yeah, without telling them what I'm saying yeah to. So that yes was for you guys. Villa are trying to go forward again with Dina. Watkins, he sent it out to McGinn. Oh! Wow. McGinn has scored, people. It's 4-1. 4-1 to Aston Villa. It's 4-1 to Aston Villa. What was that goal? Yeah, yeah. Wow. Like, wow. That was really good. Oh my god, guys. What an incredible goal. That was unbelievable. I'm a little bit like that is wild. Wild. And it was so good. That and McGinn has been and you know what? Mamardashvili, he gets a hand to that. But it was too good. The curve. Oh, was Kirkes that was in front of him, but Kirkes backed off and he was bent down low. What a goal. That was incredible. Even Unai Emery's taken the coat off and thrown it in the air. Oh my goodness, that was sensational, guys. Well, you saw my, you saw my natural reaction. I don't know what noise that I made. McGinn has now been subbed off. He's getting hugs all over the place on the bench. And do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? He's been terrible all match. Sancho's on the pitch now, by the way. He's been terrible all match. Mistake, loose balls, bad passes. That goal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Liverpool are in trouble. Liverpool are in big trouble. Aftab has had enough. Aftab has had enough. You you have every right to be fuming. I would be so angry. This is brilliant. Liverpool were trying to build up an attack. It's 8 minutes, by the way, guys. 8 minutes of added time. Sorry, I've lost the run of myself. There was another substitution as well. I don't know who else went off for Villa. Rio tried to get in, but Consa's shirt sleeve is ripped. Consa's shirt sleeve has a big hole in the back of it. It's completely ripped. I believe it's a another corner for Liverpool. A short corner for Liverpool. Szoboszlai sends it into the box. Goal! Van Dijk, 4-2. Van Dijk makes a 4-2, and there's no celebration. No celebration, no noise. So Van Dijk sends it in. Oh no, sorry, Van Dijk doesn't send it. It's sent in, and Van Dijk scores. So it comes in from the corner. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, people. Right. Okay, I need to calm down. This match, this dross match. Do you remember when I said I was gonna do a watch along? Everyone's like, oh, I don't know. 4-2. This match has had 6 goals. I just want to let everyone know this match has had 6 goals. It is 4-2. But it came from the short corner. It came from the short corner. It gets sent in, and Van Dijk headed it in. It was a good goal. But here go Villa again. Villa are going again. Barkley just took a shot at this point. Barkley was driving forward and literally just. Yes. Can we just give a shout out to Huge? I wasn't going to do a watch along. I hadn't planned a watch along at all. On the lunchtime show, Huge did say to me, are you going to do a watch along this evening? And I said, sure, go on. And if it wasn't for Huge, we wouldn't have had this watch along. So shout out Huge, one of our T Titans. And Villa are going forward again. It's cut out by Szoboszlai. I'll tell you what. Oh, Villa are still going. Still going, Villa. No, they've backed up a little bit now. They've backed up a little bit now. And forward again. Forward again for Villa. He's brought down there. It's a free kick. Dangerous location for a free kick. Van Dijk is furious. Ross Barkley taken down by Van Dijk, who's furious he's had to give away the free kick because his teammates couldn't do anything to help him defend. Watkins looks a little the worse for wear at this point. He's looking a little bit tired. A little bit worse for wear, so he is. Aftab does not want a 5th goal. Slot looks big mad. Van Dijk is even bigger mad. all the mad. Um, Arnie Slot looks exactly how I do. He's like this. He's like, "Oh no, no more." He's trying to work out the lineups to see if this might go in the back of the net. Um, Sam Slot for a lifetime contract. Right, we're about to take the free. I don't know who's taking it. There's a few of them standing around. Dina takes it, the wall does its job, it loops up, and what looks like is going to be a Villa corner. The wall did its job. The wall did its job. Um, how many set piece is from Liverpool now this season? It won't be that many because at the turn of the year, they had the lowest amount of goals scored from set pieces in the league. So they were playing catch up to begin with. Let me see. Let me see. How many set piece goals do Liverpool have this season? Oh, they've conceded 18. I've asked how many have they, and Google has told me they've conceded 18. It doesn't tell me how many they've scored, even though that's the question I've asked. Um, and actually, as of the end of the first half, they had 19. They'd conceded 19. Right, but how many have they scored, lads? Can anybody tell me? No, I can only find how many they've conceded. Sorry. I'll be able to find it after the match is over because it'll update on all the Premier League systems and stuff. Um, but they did a very bad run of it before the turn of the year. Turn of the year they've improved. Salah tried to send it into the box, but the defending from Villa's very good. Pau has been very good. Very understated performance by Pau today. Very understated performance by both of the Aston Villa centre backs, but Pau in particular has been very good today. Really understated. Um, Stewart is in complete shock. Complete shock. Hello to Irish Pit Terrier. Thank you for joining us. Another corner from Zabozlai. And Martinez has it. Martinez has it out of the air. 16. Thank you, JT. As of before kickoff, 16. So they've scored 18 and conceded 19 as it stands, give or take. So thank you very much to JT. What it is, guys, I've got the match on one screen and I've got the stream on the other screen. So when I look things up, I'm coming out of the stream to go and check it, and I'm just afraid I'm going to end up missing something. So if it's not easily accessible, I'm like, I'll look at that after. So thank you very much to JT for sticking that in for me. Lucky is saying Villa are going on the quick breaks. Rodgers, Barkley, and Ollie Watkins and Luca Digne all linking up. They've been very good. Villa have been good today. And you know what? The more the game goes on, the better they've been. Because Liverpool started the second half okay. And then just Aston Villa completely took over. Yes, Aftab. Tomorrow is the FA Cup. I believe that kicks off at 3 o'clock, as I understand it. That is the final whistle, guys. The match is over. The match is over. It has ended incredibly 4-2 to Aston Villa. Absolutely incredible. Right, let me get rid of this so I'm not shouting at you guys. What a match. Well done to Huge. So the kickoff tomorrow is 3 o'clock. So we will be doing, probably starting that live show probably from about kind of what we did today, probably from about 10 to 3. I'm undecided if I'm going to do a morning show. I'll see. Keep your notifications on. I don't know if I'll do a morning show, because if I do an early show, I go live at 12. I'm live until 1, and then lunch, and then I'd have to get everything set up for the watch along. So I don't know. Tomorrow, definitely 100% live for the watch along of the FA Cup from 10 to 3. Keep your eyes on your notifications for the 12 o'clock show. JT, don't do a morning show, just do a pre-match. So if I might just go live from 2:30 instead of, because I just don't think it makes sense to do 2 live shows so close together. So what I might do is do it from 2:30. Yeah, let's do that, guys. Let's go. I'll go live from 2:30. That's what I'll do. Tomorrow from 2:30. No 12 o'clock, live from 2:30. Shout out to everybody for being here. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate you all, your time for being here. Please do smash the like button. And yes, thank you, Harold, for joining us as well, because I know it's not always easy. Anybody who's joined on weird timelines, shout out to our Wills and guests using their member chats, and of course, Stuart with his very lovely super sticker. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow, 2:30 tomorrow. That's what we're doing. See you then.